Hey everybody, Jim here with your daily dose of Japanese gaming goodness. It is the import game of the day, and today's game is Under Defeat for the Sega Dreamcast. This is a 2006 release that was developed and published by G Rev, the same developer as Border Down, another Dreamcast favorite of mine, and it's a port of the 2005 arcade original, and at the time of its release, it was promoted as the final Dreamcast game, even though ultimately it wasn't, and this was the only way to play this game at home until it got an HD re-release on the PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2012. It's set in an alternate universe during the World War II era, and has you playing as German chopper pilots fighting against invading forces, and features vehicles and weapons modeled after actual World War II weapons of war. This is one of my favorite shooters on the Dreamcast, and mostly I love it for the simple and straightforward gameplay that makes it feel like an updated version of classics like Tiger Heli and Twin Cobra. It's a vertically scrolling shooter that plays at more of an isometric view sometimes, and your helicopter can fire in 3 directions, so it's not quite as maneuverable as the choppers in Zero Gunner, but it does allow you to come at your enemies from a variety of angles. You cannot power up your main weapon in this game. Instead, you have a selection of 3 different assist weapons to pick up at any time that include a machine gun, rockets, and a super grenade, and when they are deployed, they will automatically home in on enemies. They're extremely useful, but once fired, they need a little time to recharge before they can be fired again, so knowing when and where to use them most effectively is a big part of clearing this game. Finally, you also get a super bomb, which is one of my favorites from any shoot 'em up, as it's basically a carpet bombing of the entire screen, and it is very satisfying. Overall, this is a very fun and challenging shooter that controls well, throws a ton of enemies at you, including some epic boss battles, and it's even more fun with a second player. Again, it's definitely one of my favorite Dreamcast shooters, which is saying a lot, and in addition to the stellar gameplay, this game sports some decent visuals, nothing mind-blowing to be honest, but it does represent the World War II motif very well, and I do like the wide variety of enemy vehicles, and the explosion effects are great. The soundtrack is also very good, lots of great tunes to get you into the action, which is pretty standard for G Rev. They always had some great music in their games, and again, those explosions don't just look good, they also sound good. Some truly awesome sound effects in this game. So if you're a shooter fan and you haven't played Under Defeat yet on the Dreamcast or otherwise, then do yourself a favor and play this one ASAP. It is awesome.